Hey everyone, I'm Jerry here with the 220. Just want to do quick videos to show the hair grass that I'm selling and how it varies in height, even right next to each other, and then you guys can decide, and ladies, decide whether it's something that you'd like to purchase or not. So here's the tank in general. You can see it's pretty lush and full grown. It's been growing for about three or 4 months now. Actually, the tank is 6 months old, but the grass wasn't filled in that much. So I'll zoom in and you can see what happens. So sorry for my reflection being in there. Here you can see the front grass where I would usually cull it. Right? You can see it's a nice height, not too much taller stuff. However, now you get into the middle of the tank and you can see some taller sections there. You can see there, but there's sections in amongst it that are not as tall, right? So you got a couple inches where there's some tall stuff mixed in, and then some more here. But then as you go towards the end, you can see it's all pretty short, and with the curve, the curved stems that everybody's so anxious for. See some cherry shrimp up there. But here now, as you go up this valley, it's almost all tall. And then in this big area here, it's all tall as well. And tucked away back in there you can't see, but trust me, it's tall. This is pretty low light over here, so that's pretty short. As we come around the side, here as you can see the bare areas where I culled it last, you can see there is some taller stuff, but for the most part, it seems to be the short curved variety. Right? To me it's all bellum, but and then here there's another valley where got pretty tall. Here is the back end where I also did some culling. So you can see all of this doesn't seem too tall. Now here is the last cull that I sent out that the person was questioning, and you can see here, well, you can't because it's gone, but it's lower here, and then as you see it starts to get taller, but there's a lot of smaller growth mixed in there, right? But then you go a little bit behind it and it's all tall. There's some nice cherry shrimp in there. See, and it's tall again, but then it narrows down and it shortens up. And you can see way in there, there's some mixture of the short and the tall. There's a bunch of shorter stuff. So all I'm trying to say is that there's a variety of height there. I think it's all bellum, from what I understand from various people posting. That seems to be the growth pattern. And here you can see I put some Physidens on the rock. There's some Pellia there. Some more Pellia, more shrimp. And here I'm trying to cover all the rocks with either Pellia or Physidens, the Riccicardia. It's getting there. There's some Physidens on that rock. I cleaned all the hair grass off of it. You can see this one especially is my grow out rock. All the Pellia seems to do well there. The darker stuff is new from Tom just within a day or two, and that'll brighten up over the next couple of weeks. There's a nice mound of Physidens back there, a couple of nice Riccicardia. So here's some more, slowly tucking it in there, a little bit at a time, and over the next couple of months it should grow in pretty well. And here's the rock covered fern that's doing really well. A couple more weeks, all of that area will all be filled in. Here you can see this rock back here. I need to let the trident come down there, but that's about it. And there's my pennywort. And that's really about it. So tank's doing well. Looks good, I think. It will continue to, mature as the rocks get covered with the Pellia and the Physidens. I think it'll look really nice. I'm going to add another 50 or 75 cardinals, probably juveniles, So I like to draw them out myself. So here you can see the tank as it looks. I really love these valleys and the cliffs. It's the bomb as far as I'm concerned. end view. I know this is a lot longer than I anticipated, but figured I'll kill a couple birds with one stone and let everybody see what the tank looks like now. And you can see this is where your hagress is going to come from. So it's all doing pretty well. It's not like I, pulled it out of my backyard or something and I'm selling it as something that it's not. All right, later.